What's up, community? All right. So I want to talk a little bit about self-sabotage today. Anybody ever do that? Let me just change my name here. Jay. Call me Jay or Jason. All right. So self-sabotage. Let's jump into this a little bit. Very, very common. Very, very common. All right. So several different ways people self-sabotage, or why I should say people self-sabotage. So the fear of change is a big one. So weight loss not only involves a physical change, but emotionally as well. Lifestyle adjustments, behavioral changes, and this can be fearful. New expectations that come along with achieving your goals, or even the fear of failure or the fear of success. Both exist. Fear of success is someone who hits their goals, but they're scared that they're not going to be able to maintain them. Or what's that new environment going to look like for you? Or are you going to miss out on your favorite things? Or all these different fears go through our head and they keep us stuck. We sabotage our results. We tell ourselves stories. They're called limiting beliefs. And that's a whole other topic I'll talk about at some point. Lower self worth or having a low self worth, not believing you can do this, not believing you deserve the success, and you undermine your efforts. Binge eating, skipping workouts, avoiding accountability, things that you know are moving you farther from your goals. All right. The next thing is perfectionism. So we see this a lot. I'd say 90% of our VIP clients, which is our one-on-one coaching program, suffer. I don't want to say suffer, but some sort of perfectionism, right? They struggle with that. So if someone can't follow their diet or their fitness plan perfectly, many adopt an all or nothing mentality or mindset, leading to people to give up or they slip up and they just say, F it, right? Screw it. Can't do this anymore. This isn't. So if you have one bad meal, people go off the deep end and they're like, screw it. I might as well just eat like shit the whole day. Might as well eat like shit the whole weekend. Oh, screw it. This week's gone. I'll start Monday. So perfectionism is one of the biggest things we see that holds people back. All right. So we want to embrace imperfection. So one of my favorite sayings is messy action is better than no action. All right. So what that means is just take some action, walk 5 minutes, drink an extra glass of water, do one extra rep, increase your weight just a little bit, like just push yourself a little bit more to be 1% better. All right. Don't worry about being perfect. Just freaking do something every day. And those will stack up to big wins over time. All right. But everybody always wants the grand slam. Oh, you got to hit a bunch of base hits first. All right. Comfort zones. Uh, Unhealthy habits can provide comfort, right? So I think people go to die in their comfort zone. If you're in your comfort zone, you're dying. If you're not in your comfort zone or you're uncomfortable, you are breaking through your fears. You're moving forward. Breaking through habits can cause discomfort, and that leads individuals back into behaviors that sabotage progress. So get out of your comfort zone, get uncomfortable being uncomfortable, and just move forward a little bit every day. All right, so let's see what else. So just got a couple more quick points. So I'm gonna give you some examples of self-sabotage and weight loss. So emotional eating. When people are stressed, they're anxious, they're upset, anxiety, whatever it is, it may turn to food for comfort. And that can derail your progress, right? So I had a stressful day. I come home. I deserve a pint of ice cream because I had a bad day. Your body doesn't know it's a bad day. And first of all, if you eat a pint of ice cream, it's going to make your day worse. You're going to feel bloated. You're going to feel like shit. you're going to have a crash, you're going to be tired, you're going to be lethargic. So it's like, it's actually doing you a disservice. But emotional eating can be a big one. Procrastination, putting off workouts, or like I said, starting on Monday. Um, you know, you set a goal to work out 3 days a week, you only hit two, and you're like, I just can't do this. Guys, look at it this way: two workouts is better than zero workouts. All right. So set yourself realistic goals. If it's one time a week, it's one time a week. Just hit it. So you're training your brain to do the things that you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to walk 5 days a week or 7 days a week, it's pretty hard to do consistently for the rest of your life. Find things that are sustainable you can do forever. Can you work out once a week for the rest of your life? Yeah, probably. I mean, two or three is a lot better, but one's better than zero. So again, always moving forward. Negative self-talk, self-criticism. This is a biggie. Telling yourself that you'll never succeed or comparing yourself to others. It just lowers your motivation and self-esteem, and it leads to giving up. So I always say, if you're telling the how you talk to yourself should be, or I should say this, how you talk to your friends should be how you talk to yourself. So if you're telling yourself crazy shit, ask yourself, would you tell your friend that? And if the answer is no, then don't tell yourself that, because your brain's going to start believing that shit. And if you're constantly negative self-talking and constantly saying words like try and hope, yeah, I'm going to try to go for a walk. You know what that means? You're not going for a walk. You tried to, but you didn't go for a walk. All right. So don't try, just do. Do or don't. And if you don't, ask yourself why you didn't do it, and then come up with some adjustments so that you do it. Adapt a growth mindset. These are all trainings that are going to be coming up soon. All right. Setting unrealistic expectations. So I just talked about that. So you're not going to walk 7 days a week for the rest of your life. Let's walk two consistently. And if you can do that forever, you will add years to your life. I promise. So consistency is the key. Doing the things you need to do, even when you don't want to do them. All right. So we'll talk about things in the upcoming weeks on like motivation and some of the other touch points that I just mentioned. But there'll be all kinds of trainings. We'll do one on negative self-talk at some point. Maybe we'll bring James on. He's one of our coaches who is the master of cravings and the master of negative self-talk. So we can do a cravings challenge as well, or cravings training. But any questions, just drop them in the community. If you're listening to this on podcast, we appreciate you jumping on, and we will talk to you all soon. Have an awesome day, guys.